going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. You know who it is by now.
Jimothy.
Now, ladies and gents, I have been definitely slacking on my test hands. So what I thought I would do today, ladies and gents, is actually do a test hands and a combo video on Unchained. Now, again, this is a deck that I've been messing about with a lot, specifically on EDO Pro, because locals have not yet to return. However, I do have a little bit of a mention regarding locals later on in the video, so definitely stick around for that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a test hand, might do one, might do two, depends. Basically playing out what cards we get in our opening hand. Now, I will say that I did build this deck to go second, so a lot of the cards in here are going second cards, so you can't put up the most intimidating boards going first or with the cards that I've got in this deck specifically. You can take in a few options going first, but nevertheless I built this to go second. So let's basically see what we have got. So I've shuffled it up a bit. Definitely need to up my shuffle game, ladies and gents. It is not the fastest. So starting us off, we have a Core by the Grave, we have Abomination's Prison, fantastic. We have a Unchained Twins Rakia, we have a Godala, nice and easy, and finally we have a Unchained Twins Aruha. Okay, so there's quite a lot of things we can do here. So, okay, what would I do? Okay, in this situation, more than likely I'm gonna fire off my Abomination's Prison, so that's gonna allow me to get a search for Unchained cards, so that goes to the graveyard. Okay, and the card that I'm gonna search for is Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. So let's just shuffle those back up again, even though I'm probably gonna go back in actually. So then the next thing I would do would be to set my Abominable Chained, then I would activate Unchained Twins Aruha to be able to special summon itself by popping my Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. So that goes to the graveyard, allowing me to get a search out of the main deck. So in that instance, I would definitely look for Sarada. Now bear in mind I haven't normal summoned yet, ladies and gents, so let's leave that there. Then I would normal summon my Sarama, activate Sarama's effect to set back my Abominable Chamber of the Unchained, so that gets set back to my field. Then I would activate Sarama to pop my Aruha. Aruha goes to the graveyard, and then I would special summon a where is it? Unchained Soul of Disaster. If I can find that card. Oh, that's upside down. We don't want that. Where is it? Right at the end. So special summon the Unchained Soul of Disaster. Shuffle those up because I'm not going to go back into my deck. Then I would link these two off. So these two go to the graveyard into my Unchained Soul of Rage. So basically these are the cards left in hand, and then I would actually set my Core by the Grave just in case. So these are the cards I got left in hand. I got two cards left in hand. I've got a special summon from the graveyard. I've also got an Unchained Soul of Rage to be able to just basically link off one of my opponent's monsters into one of my own monsters. Typically it's going to be Nightmare Unicorn. And then I've also got a Core by the Grave set should I run into any hand traps, or should there be anything in the graveyard that I want to get rid of. So definitely not the most intimidating board. You've only really got one interruption, maybe two, as well as your Core by the Grave. However, like I said, this is made for going second, so this is potentially the best you could do for going first. So let's scoop those up and we'll do one more. Okay, ladies and gents, we are going to assume that we are going second, so we're actually going to draw 6 cards this time and see what plays we can make basically with the cards that we've drawn. Now what I will say is that I spoke to my friend earlier today, and he actually informed me that locals is going to be making a return within the next 2 weeks, which is absolutely fantastic news. Obviously COVID has got everybody locked down, but it seems like the restrictions are being lifted somewhat, so we're going to actually be able to play some physical Yu-Gi-Oh, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so it just means that I'm going to be able to bring you guys some more content, specifically locals, some more deck profiles from people who've topped in locals, etc, etc. So I'm really looking forward to that, and just being able to play my physical cards again, which is something that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are yearning to do. But anyway, I think we have shuffled up a fair amount, so we are going second. Let's put that right there. So starting us off, we have a Unchained Twins Aruha. Nice. Oh wow, okay. Abominable Unchained Soul, fantastic. Wailing of the Unchained Soul, that's even better. Unchained Twins Rakia. Another Wailing, that is not too good. And our 6th card is a Cosmic Cyclone. Okay, so this is not too shabby indeed. So let's put this there. Okay, the first thing I definitely would do would be to set my Wailing, and then I would use Aruha's effect to pop Wailing, so that gets sent to the graveyard to special summon that. Wailing should get a search out of the main deck. So in this instance, we're definitely going to add, or should I say special summon, what could we go for here? Yeah, I know exactly what we'll go for. Okay, we'll go for Sorama. So Sorama special just summon herself to the field. Set that back there. I would activate Sorama's ability to then, let's push these out of the way just a little bit. Set my Wailing back to the field. Yeah, pop in my Aruha. Then I would chain my Abominable Unchained Soul. So I would make Aruha chain link 1, Unchained Soul chain 2. So he will special summon himself to the field. And he actually gets to pop a card on the field by discarding a card. So probably discard my other Wailing. So that will go to the graveyard. To pop any monster on the field or any card on the field. And then Unchained Aruha is going to resolve to special summon a Unchained monster from deck. So in this instance, I'm definitely going to special summon. Where's it gone? There we go. Unchained Soul of Disaster. And it's a very similar line of play to the previous line of play, ladies and gents. So in this instance, I'm going to link off my, remember we've got that card set. I'm going to link, in fact, I'm going to activate, I'm going to activate my Wailing of the Unchained Soul. Then I'm going to link off, because basically what will happen is once my monster is link summoned, which is definitely going to be my Unchained Soul of Rage, my Wailing of the Unchained is going to activate, allow me to pop a card on the field, and then I'm going to link off one of my opponent's monsters. So that goes to the graveyard, and I will link into my Unchained Soul of Anguish. I'm then going to link up with one of my opponent's other monsters again. So that goes to the graveyard into my Unchained Abomination. So this would typically be my ending board. Now obviously if they had any kind of floodgate in the way, I would activate my Cosmic Cyclone. Otherwise I would hold that in hand. And I've also got Unchained Twins Rakia in hand as well. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to beat over any of the remaining monsters with my Abominable Unchained Soul. That will trigger my Unchained Abomination to again pop a card on the field, and then I'm going to attack with my Unchained Abomination, and then in the end phase I'm going to get to pop another card. So that should take care of majority of my opponent's board, ladies and gents. So yeah, with 2 cards left in hand. So yeah, ladies and gents, that is the test hand and the combo tutorial. Hope you enjoyed, ladies and gents, and as always, if you do like this content, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all of that kind of good stuff, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.